I have more respect for other creatures than most human beings because human beings are just a violent species and they shouldn't be that way. Their intelligence should make them better, but it doesn't. They're just as barbaric as other creatures in this world that don't have the intelligence to think about what they're doing or the self awareness. Yet human beings still do bad things. They do worse things than other creatures. I mean, um, just making sure I'm still filming. But do any other creatures in this world like sex traffic other human beings, especially like children? I doubt it. I don't think so. I mean, they could, but I don't think they do. Like pretty dark stuff, like sex trafficking. Do any other creatures in this world hurt other creatures of their species for no reason? I don't think so. Usually when other creatures fight in this world, it's for mates, it's for territory, it's for a reason. It's not in unprovoked attacks like humans do. If you know the story of the BFG by Roald Dahl, the animated movie, there's a cool quote in it by the BFG because he's not a human being, right? So he says in the movie, it's only human beings that like shoots and bombs and kills each other. And then Sophie responds, cats kill mice. And then the BFG says, they does not kill other cats, do they? And that's true. I mean, well, it's kind of not true, that last part. Cats can kill other mice, but they don't do it for no reason. They do it for a reason. And you can't really blame a cat for acting like instinctively because it's just an animal, man. But human beings should know better. We have the intelligence and the awareness to know better, but people still do terrible things and things that animals can't even conceive of doing because animals don't have the intelligence to come up with such sinister ideas in mind for harm. You know what I mean? Animals can't create guns or knives or weapons. Animals can create tools, but I don't think they can make weapons, especially weapons for harm. Now, when animals kill each other, it's with their bare teeth or their bare hands. And they're not doing it for no reason. They do it for mates or they do it for survival. I mean, you can't blame an animal for acting the way it acts. When like when survival people get attacked by a bear, let's say, they don't blame the bear. Even I think Steve Irwin, I think his name, who got killed by a stingray, I think he said, I'm not sure, but I think he said like, don't hurt the stingray. And the stingray was killing him. Because it's not the animal's fault. You can't blame an animal for acting instinctively. If you are, then you're pretty much just a child. You're just immature. Because it's an animal. What do you expect? An animal's going to act on its instincts. It can't think about morals or anything like that because it's just an animal. Exactly, but human beings should know better, yet they don't know better, do they? No, they act just as barbaric as fucking animals. And they should know better. And I mean, I can say they should know better until I'm blue in the face, but they will never know better. There will always be people, there will always be people acting as barbaric as fucking crocodiles in this world, or even worse. And for no reason as well, just unprovoked attacks, whether they be mentally ill or poor, or they can't control themselves and they want to take it out on somebody else. That's just the way that human beings are. It's sick and it's twisted and it's never going to change. It's never going to change. That's why I like going back to one of my previous videos. Do people make the world a better place? This is why the world will never be a utopia or a safe haven. Even if the world continues to get better in ways like media, medicine, technology, entertainment, there will always be bad people in this world. Not to mention just problems in life like diseases, but there will always be bad people in this world, no matter what, no matter how much medicine and technology improve. They will always be here. You will never eradicate the fucking psychopathic gene in humanity. That will always be there. There's no way you could. I mean, maybe in 1,000 years, I don't know, but think about all the suffering that will go on until then. You know, a lot more suffering. There'll probably be World War III, World War IV, not to mention all the crimes that go unpunished in this world. You know, this is a sick world that we live in, you know, and to have hope for it, that's just naive and kind of delusional the older you get, to be honest. Um, yeah, because you can't have hope in human beings because even if they're not evil, they're just selfish and they only live for themselves. They only do things for themselves to make themselves happy, whether it be having kids and forcing them into this life without even thinking about it, no matter what it is, you know. But that's obviously the most damaging thing they do, having kids. That's the most damaging thing people do, having kids and bringing more people into this random mess of a world. Um, yeah, because I'll say it again, human beings should know better, but they don't know better, do they? No, they don't. Um, because they are slaves to their emotions, just like animals. I mean, that's the thing. It's almost like humans are like half animals, at least mentally. Physically, we're still animals. We need to eat, sleep, and, you know, do those other bodily functions just like animals. But we also have a mind that has thoughts and awareness. And I mean, animals have thoughts and awareness, but we also have language and culture and entertainment, and we can think more than animals, but we don't put it to good use. You know what I mean? We don't. Exactly, that's the thing. Human beings do not put their fucking mind to good use. They put it to bad use, man, or to selfish use. If people put their mind to good use, they put it into the pursuit of like creativity or fucking love. But when most people think of love, they think about having a child, and that's not love. That's selfishness and cruelty disguised as love. It's not love one bit. But yeah, people can put their mind to good use, like creativity or fucking building a house or fucking let me see, working out. You know, those things are fine. You know, that's good. You're building yourself up. But a lot of the time, people are just. I mean, those things are good, what I just mentioned, but they're also selfish. You know, and do those things make the world a better place? No, it doesn't make it a worse place either. It makes no difference at all. Exactly, it makes no fucking difference at all. Those things, even though they're good for you, but they're not good for somebody else. I guess the only difference between like working out and having a baby is that both of them are good for you, but one of them is bad for somebody else, while one of them doesn't hurt somebody else at all, you know? Having kids is obviously the one that hurts somebody else in the long run. Working out is going to help you in the long run, you know? Even though you're going to die anyways, but that will still make you stronger, make life a little bit easier. But yeah, that's the thing. Human beings put their mind to fucking bad use all the time, and you can't expect the best out of people because people show all the time in this world that they want to hurt people, you know, whether it be for no reason or to rob people or whatever, you know, and it's not gonna change. So you just have to accept that, you know, this world doesn't change. This world is selfish and evil, and humans, they can't be respected more than animals because they should know better. They should act better than animals, yet they don't, and they never will, most likely. If they do, it won't be in our fucking lifetime. It will be like probably thousands of years from now if they have the medical ability to like isolate the psychopathic gene in people and remove it. But I doubt that will ever happen, to be honest. That's like some Frankenstein type shit, you know what I mean? Uh I mean, yeah, it's not gonna happen, man. Human beings are a selfish and sadistic species, ignorant species, rotten to the core. They think that having kids is love, but it's not love, you know? It's not love one bit. It's just selfish. It's just selfish, man. It's the most selfish thing you could ever fucking do, especially intentionally. I know that some people are not planned. They're unplanned pregnancy, you know? Their parents are just having fun. but then they have kids anyways, you know? That's still selfish. It's obviously more selfish when you plan to have kids, in my opinion, you know? But either way, both of those are bad because they lead to more people in this world. And people make this world a worse place. They don't make it a better place. They don't. The only way we can make the world a better place is by not reproducing and adding to the chaos in this world and not hurting people and just living your life. That's really the extent of your power. And maybe convincing others to fucking not procreate too. That's all you can do, really, you know? So, yeah, that's why human beings can't be respected any less than animals. I mean, I respect that spider that you saw in the beginning of the video more than the fucking most human beings, you know? Because most human beings are selfish and they don't even know it. So, peace.